से आज हम करने वाला है टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड का यूनिट 3 लेक्चर 2 विच इज साइंस। ठीक है, आगे चलता है। कल हमने एक पार्ट खत्म किया था, वो क्या था? दैट वाज द लॉजिकल बेस्ड पार्ट। इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द मेमोरी बेस्ड वर्ड। Don't worry guys, we have a lot of names, but I am damn sure that you will be able to remember those. Okay, and the best part is if you can remember some of those names, most most probably the match the list question will come. ठीक है, इसलिए तुमको उतना याद करने का बात भी नहीं है. If you are remembering something from this lecture ना, you will be able to do those questions within seconds. And you can save that time in other questions. Okay, so there is a good part about this kind of questions, and of course there is a bad part. That part is we have to remember. वो ठीक है, हमको कर सकता है. ठीक है, so to get a understanding, a clear cut understanding, let's dive into one question. ठीक है guys, if you have followed previous lectures you have to answer this question. ठीक है, मैं दो वीडियोस में इसके बारे में बताया था. So I'm giving you guys 5 seconds to answer this question. The father of Indian pharmaceutical industry. ठीक है, और कल एक कमेंट भी आया था वॉइस कम में. आई होप नाउ द वॉइस इज ऑडिबल. ठीक है, अभी भी दिक्कत है तो कमेंट में लाइक कमेंट डालो. ठीक है, सो या दैट्स इट गाइस. आई होप those guys who attended those classes are able to answer. ठीक है, answer is Prafulla Chandra Ray. ठीक है, but even if you didn't got this answer, don't worry, we will be discussing some of the most important names. ठीक है, after this you will be able to answer. ठीक है, so we have like quite the names, and don't worry guys, it's easy. ठीक है, father of Indian nuclear science. ठीक है, that is the first one, goes to Homi Jahangir Baba. Then father of Indian statistics, that is P.C. Mahalanobis. Guys, you have to remember we have discussed this in unit 4 mathematics also. This is very important guys, because this is coming under 2 units. Not only I'm not saying this just because of that. A question about Ramanuja was there from unit 4 in the previous papers, and this Mahalanobis is a very famous guy, and he was the founder of ISI 2. फाउंडर ऑफ आईएसआई. आईएसआई का मतलब ये है कि इंडियन स्टैटिस्टिकल इंस्टीट्यूट. ठीक है ना, सो या दैट्स इट. आगे चलते हैं. फादर ऑफ इंडियन केमिस्ट्री, as I told before, he is the founder of ISI and father of Indian statistics. Just like that, father of Indian chemistry and pharmaceutical industries are same person. ठीक है, हमने ये पहले कर चुका है. That guy is PC Ray, that is प्रफुल्ल चंद्र ray. ठीक है ना, ओके आगे चलते हैं. फादर ऑफ इंडियन इंजीनियरिंग, दैट इज मोक्षगुंडम विश्वेश्वरैया. एम विश्वेश्वरैया. ठीक है, यू डोंट हैव टू रिमेंबर द होल नेम, यू जस्ट कैन रिमेंबर विश्वेश्वरैया. ठीक है, होप दैट्स क्लियर. आगे चलते हैं. फादर ऑफ इंडियन स्पेस प्रोग्राम, दैट इज विक्रम साराभाई. ठीक है, so yeah, these are the names guys. This is a typical question, like a typical question can like this can come like the father of dash is dash. Okay, so yeah, I hope this is kind of enough. Actually I can put a lot of names here, but I just handpicked some which I think is most important, because I don't want you guys to be confused what to study, and uh, like you don't have to be overwhelmed with the names, because we have quite a few in the coming slides also. But don't worry guys, these are easy. You just have to go through it right now and just follow me, and after this you have to revise every week. ठीक है, एग्जाम अभी भी 1 महीना दूर है. ठीक है ना, so if you are revising this every week you will be definitely going to remember this in your exam hall. ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं. we are still having some kind of like क्या बोलते हैं general knowledge thing in science. ठीक है, and this is quite important guys. Some of these things are very important and I will be highlighting them. ठीक है, National Science Day, we are celebrating it on February 28th. Why? It, it was the date which like it is attributed to the discovery of Raman effect. Of course, the discovery of Raman effect is goes to C.V. Raman. Okay. So of course, and again, these are memory based questions, but just try to read this as soon as you like, as much as you can, so that you will be able to grasp it and reproduce it in the exam hall. And Abdul Kalam is known as Missile Man of India. This is very famous, guys. I hope that many of you guys already know it. And Missile Woman of India. This is a tricky question, guys. Maybe some of you, like many of you guys, don't know the name. That goes to Tessie Thomas. Okay, that goes to Tessie Thomas. And we have S.N. Bose, Satyendra Natha Bose. Okay, and he is famous for Bose-Einstein statistics. Actually, guys, he's a very internationally well-known physicist. We can even say that how famous he is by just looking at this Bose-Einstein statistics term. There is even terms in physics that called boson. Okay, that is named after this great scientist. I hope you are getting the importance of this scientist. Okay, there were these kind of famous scientists in India back then also. Okay, so then we have J.C. Bose. Don't confuse with this J.C. Bose and S.N. Bose guys. This was more of a botanist. Okay, and ये क्या है? Crescograph. ये क्या है? This was a machine or a device to analyze the growth of a plant. ठीक है? So S.N. Bose का domain physics था. J.C. Bose was also into the study about plants and all. ठीक है? I hope you got this idea. Don't confuse with these guys, because they are having the last name as Bose. ठीक है? Don't worry, guys. You won't be confused. The next one is Venkataraman Ramakrishnan. Why he is famous? He is a Nobel Prize winner, guys. Nobel Prize winner. In 2009, he got a Nobel Prize for the function of ribosomes. He got the Nobel Prize in chemistry. But actually, the probability is less because he is not like completely Indian. Like, I'm saying this because he was from Tamil Nadu, but the thing is, he was abroad when like he was completely in his research. Yeah, so that's why the probability is kind of less, because in NCET examination they are giving more emphasis on the scientists who are in India. Okay, so that's why I told it, but still, it's easy to remember, so just remember it, guys. It's like we have to secure maximum amount of marks, right? And we have Subramanian Chandrasekhar. This is also a very famous physicist. He is famous for Chandrasekhar limit. There one S is there only. Okay, Chandrasekhar limit. Okay, that if you are wondering what is Chandrasekhar limit is, it's a kind of the maximum mass a white dwarf or dwarf planet can like white dwarf or dwarf star can have. Okay, so that's it. That is all about Subramanian Chandrasekhar. Okay, he was into astrophysics. Okay, I hope you are getting some idea about this. I'm just explaining each of this so that you will be able to what you will be able to remain. Okay, I hope it helps. आगे चलता है. Let's go to previous question again. You have to answer it, guys. You just pause this video, take a moment, and solve it. I hope you got the idea, but still I'm going to explain. Okay. First, this Raman effect, of course, actually we don't even have thought like thing, guys. Raman effect goes to CV Raman. So what we have to do, we have to write A is equal to 3. And we have to search for options with A is equal to 3. We have 3 and 4. Okay. We have atomic theory. Maybe you are confused here. Just go for the next option. Okay. That's the beauty of this match list questions, guys. These are very easy. Trust me. And then we have atomic theory. If you don't know that, you just can skip. You go to Crescograph. Actually, we have discussed it. Just remember who was the founder of this Crescograph. We had two bosses, right? And the inventor of Crescograph is J.C. Bose. Okay, like S.N. Bose was a physicist. So the inventor of Crescograph is कौन है JC Bose, and we got the answer of C, that is C is equal to 1. We just have to check, yeah, this is it. Okay, लेकिन you have to know, like you are ideally you are supposed to know the atomic theory goes to Homi Jahangir Baba. Actually, guys, it's easy because we have already discussed the father of nuclear science, that is Homi Jahangir Baba. Nuclear science is related to atomic theory. So you have to connect like this, guys. And I'm telling you, these slides are important. If you're just going through this, and if you are just remembering this only, I haven't provided you much. Okay, I just handpick those which are important. So if you're just going through that, you will be getting marks. Trust me, because much the list questions are coming. Okay, so you'll be getting 4 marks out of this kind of question. So just try to remember, guys. Don't skip this. You have to memorize these things. Okay, it's like the old school quiz, guys. So yeah, आगे चलता है. I got you guys got the answer of this one. I hope you guys got the answer of this one. And आगे चलता है, we also have to discuss this revolution part also, because here the revolution is given that that goes to MS Swaminathan. But there are other revolutions also. There are white revolutions. There are blue revolutions. We will be discussing about that too. Don't worry. आगे चलते हैं. Let's discuss some theory. उतना नहीं है guys. उतना नहीं है. Like you don't have much, you have to focus. Okay, so what we have green revolution, that goes to MS Swaminathan. Okay, now that goes to MS Swaminathan. Okay, and we have sorry guys, एक technical error आया था. We have green revolution, we have already discussed that in the previous question, but still you have to remember this. Green revolution is all about agriculture. Okay, green revolution is about agriculture. Then we have white revolution, it's about milk and products. Okay, you all know Amul, right? So the father of Amul is also Dr. Varghese Kurian. Okay, Dr. Varghese Kurian, this is famous guys. Okay, you have to remember. And I hope green revolution is already asked in the previous year, so you have to give more emphasis on the other revolutions. Okay, na? So that's how it works. We have Varghese Kurian. He is also famous for Amul, and it's relating to milk and products. I am not writing the other products because you just have to remember milk, and then you will be getting the idea. And it's easy to remember, guys. दूध का color क्या है? सफेद है ना? So white revolution go to milk. उतना ही है. And then we have blue revolution. Blue का मतलब क्या है? Just think, guys. You can guess. Intelligent guessing is a blessing in क्या competitive examinations. ठीक है, so we have blue revolution is going to the cultivation of like fish like things. I'm just simplifying it so that you will be able to remember. ठीक है, blue revolution is going to Hiralal Chaudhary. ठीक है, Hiralal Chaudhary. So yeah, that's it guys. This is not related to like the two things over here have put this, but it's not directly, not even directly, it's not uh, related to this unit. Okay, the Bhudan movement and Chipko movement. But I'm still, why, like maybe some of you guys are wondering then why I put it in these slides, because this is important in teaching aptitude. Okay, so I just got this, so I just put it because we are discussing the memory based questions, so is important, so why shouldn't I? Okay, so yeah, just this is related to some other aspects like environmental aspects, but still you have to focus this because questions like this have been asked in the previous year. We have Bhudan movement, Bhudan Prasthana, that goes to Vinoba Bhave. We have Chipko movement, that goes to Chandi Prasad Bhatt. Okay, I hope you got the idea. आगे चलता है, let's go to one another question. ठीक है, we will be discussing some theory, but actually this question don't need theory because this is a very easy question guys. Even if you don't know anything, you will be able to answer. ठीक है, because why? Because let me tell you, हमारा क्वेश्चन क्या है? Arrange the following major scientific achievements of India in the chronological supercomputer Param, launch of India's first satellite, Mars orbiter mission, and Chandrayaan 2. Okay, so these are our options. Actually, if you have some idea about it, you can tell that, of course, the launch of India's first satellite is going to be in the first place. Na, this is talking about Aryabhatta, the first India's artificial satellite. ठीक है ना? So, if you are using that simple logic, you are left with only two options. ठीक है? You only have two options. That's starting with P. Then we have to think supercomputer param. ठीक है? Actually, yeah, maybe this is confusing, but so आगे चलते हैं. Let's see uh, where it leads us. Actually, this is coming in 1980s. If you know, you can easily answer. But even if you don't know that, you can still have your 4 marks from this question. कैसे? आगे चलते हैं, देखते हैं. Then we have Mars orbital mission. That is our Mangalyaan. ठीक है? That is our Mangalyaan. Mangalyaan. ठीक है? Actually, this is coming in 2013. ठीक है? If even if like we are all been in our schools when this was launching, right? So even if you are using that memory, you will be able to answer this question, because Chandrayaan 3 is just launched right now, but Chandrayaan 2 was not far from our current time, है ना? So if you're using that logic, you can simply answer that D is coming in the last position, है ना? So कितना ऑप्शन है? एक ही ऑप्शन है भाई, एक ही ऑप्शन है. So we just have to check B है, A है. A, what is A? Supercomputer param. I have already told that it's coming in 1980s. And we have C, Mangalyaan, that is in 2013. Then we have Chandrayaan 2, which is kind of uh, nearer to us. I know. So yeah, that's it, guys. Like, you can do this question with a simple logic. You just have to know that Chandrayaan was the latest project from the given options. Okay, so if you know that, you can easily answer this. And आगे चलते हैं. Let's go to some theory. ठीक है? And coming thing is very important, guys, because अभी चंद्रयान आ चुका है, मंगलयान आ चुका है. Chandrayaan 3 also didn't came yet, so you have to give more emphasis on that. But we have Gaganyaan. Okay, this is a very ambitious project of ISRO and Indian government. Gaganyaan is India's first ambitious space mission aimed at sending Indian astronauts into space. How many astronauts are going to space according to the Gaganyaan plan? 4. Okay, we have all seen this news like before, like 1 year or some couple of months, right? So yeah, that is Gaganyaan, and trust me, guys, maybe one question from this area can be asked. So you have to give some importance, of course. And I just mentioned India's first satellite, that is Aryabhatta, that was also denoted in the question too. ठीक है? आगे चलता है. Actually, the previous part is done, but I am adding one more point which is there in our syllabus, and that is an important thing. This point, this little point, women scientists. ठीक है? This is very important, guys, because they are trying to uh, like include every aspects in the question papers nowadays. So ये बहुत important है. कौन कौन है हमारे पास? There is a lot of names, but don't worry, guys, we will be doing this together. First, you have to answer who is Stacey Thomas. We have already discussed about this in this lecture only, so pause the video and think about it. If you can answer, good. Maybe some of you got it. Stacey Thomas is the missile woman of India. ठीक है? Missile woman of India. Woman of India. Who is the missile man of India? None other than APJ Abdul. ठीक है? I hope you got this. ठीक? And और कौन कौन है? सीमा चैटर्जी. ठीक है? He is famous for her contributions in organic chemistry. She was the first Indian woman to receive a doctorate at an Indian university in 1944. ठीक है? That is Asima Chatterjee. Then we have Janaki Amman. She is a famous, oh guys, there is a typo. She is a famous Indian botanist. ठीक है? Janaki Amman. Then we have Kalpana Kalhasti. She was the associate project director of Chandrayaan 3. Okay, now we have Chandrayaan 3. The woman worked on Chandrayaan 3, Chandrayaan 2, and Mangalyaan. Okay, so Kalpana Kalahasti worked in Chandrayaan, and we have Muttaiya Vanitha. Muttaiya Vanitha was the project director of Chandrayaan. Okay, then we have Ritu Karidal Srivastava. She was the deputy operations director of India's Mars orbital mission Mangalyaan. Okay, I hope you are getting this idea. But guys, these names are kind of more important, but that doesn't mean this isn't important. But still, you have to connect this in a way which will be most useful for you to remember. Okay, I hope that's clear. And we have one more name left. That is Anna Mani. She was a famous physicist and meteorologist. Okay, we have already discussed about Tessie Thomas. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all about today. That's all about Unit 3. That's all about your memory-based part of the unit science. अभी क्या क्या बोलना है? Let me tell you. I know that this kind of memory based and some of you guys are thinking that कितना नाम से ये कैसा याद करेगा, कैसा उसको distinguish करेगा, maybe confusing है कुछ लोगों को, है ना? But guys, let's start with simple things. This is easy to remember. Trust me, bro. We have only three names, guys. Green Revolution है, White Revolution है, Blue Revolution है. Blue Revolution go to Hiralal Chowdhury. White Revolution go to Varghese Kudian. Green Revolution go to Swaminathan, M.S. Swaminathan. So you have to study it right now. Okay, you don't have to procrastinate it. Be याद करो. ठीक है. So yeah, it's done. Then you have to go to this slide. इसमें कौन कौन है? National Science Day, February 28th, the last day of February. ऐसे याद करो. 28th, discovery of Ram. It was it, we chose this day to remember the discovery of Raman effect, and that is by C.V. Raman. That's very easy to remember, guys. No, Raman effect, C.V. Raman. Then we have Abdul Kalam. He is very famous missile man of India, missile woman of India, Tessie Thomas. Then we have two bosses. One boss is S.N. Bose, Bose science in statistics. J.C. Bose, he is famous for his studies and research about plants and all, and he was the inventor of crescograph. Then we have Venkatraman Ramakrishnan. He is the Nobel Prize winner, but he is not completely considered as Indian. Okay, so maybe in the question paper perspective, uh, maybe it may not come, but we can't skip because he is an Indian. Okay. Then we have Subramanian Chandrasekhar. He was the founder of Chandrasekhar, like inventor of Chandrasekhar lift. So ये आगे चलते हैं और कहना है this is another very important thing, guys. Fathers, like father of Indian nuclear science, Homi Jahankir Baba, father of Indian statistics, Mahalanobis. ये हमने like we are discussing it for the second time. ठीक है, so you have to remember it. And father of Indian chemistry and pharmaceutical industry, P.C. Roy, father of Indian engineering, Vishwesvaraya, M. Vishwesvaraya, father of Indian space program, Vikram Sarabhai. Maybe some of these names are already familiar to you, but you have to give importance to the like their kind of designations also. Okay, otherwise it will be confusing in the exam hall. So ये सब रिवाइज हो गया है और क्या है? We have this list. I can understand this can be confusing because we have associate project director, we have project director, but you can like वो सब छोड़ दो. You just have to remember Kalpana Kalahasti is related to Chandrayaan 3. Muttaiya Vanitha is related to Chandrayaan 2. And Rudu Karidal Srivastava is related to Mangalyaan. And Janaki Ammal is a famous Indian botanist. She is very famous, guys, trust me. Even like I think Nehru himself invited her to India to conduct research and like promote research in India after independence. Okay, so she is very famous. Then we have Asima Chatterjee, we have Anna Mani. Asima Chatterjee is an organic chemist. She was the first woman to receive a doctorate at an Indian university. That makes her important in an exam perspective. Okay. Then we have Anna Mani. She was a famous physicist and meteorologist. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope it was a quick revision for you. And as I told before, इसमें मेरा part इतना ही है. I just tried to handpick the important names, and now it's your turn to study this. इतना काम नहीं करना है. Actually, in the first lecture also, I have recommended you to keep a small notebook, small notebook in which you have to just write this name. Don't trust me, guys. It won't take much time. It will take at least like most 5 minutes to 10 minutes time. Okay. In the when exams comes, you can revise all of these things in 30 minutes. Okay. If you know these answers, you can have 4 marks, and in addition, you can save a lot of time too. Okay. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all about today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments or any recommendations to improve the quality of this video, you can comment down below. I will be looking at it and I will try to improve myself in the next video. Yeah, that's it. All the best, guys. Try hard because एक ही महीना बचा हुआ है.